We found ourselves a little bit out of position here on hole 17. We're in a bunker. I want to show you how to get out so you can get on the green and lower your scores. In this challenging game, many people struggle the most with making solid contact. My name is John Gray, head golf professional at Native Oaks Golf Club and your host of the Gray Area. Let's get to it. So we're here at Native Oaks Golf Club on hole 17. We found ourselves a little bit over the green in the sand trap. Now, fortunately, we're down in the lower part where it's a little flatter. But what I want to do is I want to give you a couple different ideas. So one is that your expectations. If you're just beginning golf, I want you to get the ball out of the bunker. If you've been playing a little bit, let's get it on the green. And the more that you've developed your skill, let's try and get the ball closer to the hole and stay within about a 5-foot circle or so. So number one is we got to get out. So we need to assess what our lie is, right? When we come in the bunker, is it going to be sitting up pretty? This ball is sitting up pretty well. Or is it going to be sitting in a spot where it's in, you know, a fried egg, right? Where it's going to be down into the sand a little bit. Okay. The way we approach those is completely different. If the ball is sitting up real nice, like this first one, what I can do is I can actually aim fairly at the hole, a little bit left of it. I can take the club, actually want to open the face a little bit. So I'm increasing the bounce on my wedge. Once you open the face a little bit, then we take the grip, okay? Don't set the club square, take your grip and then twist it open. That doesn't really do anything. When you swing, it's gonna go back to where it started. So we actually want to twist the club a little bit in our hand, then take our grip. The blade of the club is gonna be facing back towards the target or maybe a hair right of it. I want to set up with a slightly wide stance. Now, I want to know what's underneath the ball, okay? Some places you go, some bunkers are different than other bunkers. Sometimes you get firm sand, sometimes it's soft. And how we approach those is a little different. The only way you're allowed in the rules of golf to assess it is when you take your stance. When you take your stance, you're allowed to dig your feet in to give yourself a good balance. But while you do that, you can also figure out whether or not there's a lot of sand or a little bit. So this bunker, there is some, but there's not a ton. So what that means is that the club isn't going to dig into the ground quite as much as some other bunkers will. So I can play the ball a little bit forward in my stance, open the club face a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of weight on my front leg. So maybe 60% of my weight's on the left side. And I'm going to try and keep it here so that the club can go up and down a little bit more with this slightly firmer sand. And then I'm going to take maybe a 3/4 swing with very little effort to try and get this one out. Okay. So I caught that one just a little bit thin, which means a little bit too close to the ball, but I am on the green, I am putting, so I'm okay. Now, this ball is sitting down a little bit. We're gonna take this one, we're actually gonna take the face, we're gonna take a very similar concept, except this time I'm gonna actually close the face a little bit. I'm gonna take a little bit more vertical swing and throw the club down on the ball, just to get it to pop out. There's just some quick tips on how to hit some bunker shots. The more you practice it, the better you're gonna get, the better you'll play, the more fun you're gonna have. Look forward to seeing you in the next episode.